As a refugee, when you leave, you're always thinking that you can go back. My name is Miguel Angel Bezos. I was born in Cuba.
My dad was just 16 when he came to America, and not with his family. He was all by himself. I have a hard time even imagining that, but his parents sent him here because under Fidel Castro, they felt like they had to protect him, and fortunately they could get him a visa. His dad owned a lumber mill, and the government had just taken it over. They were nationalizing businesses, and everything was changing.
And that was the last time that he was able to step in his personal business. My parents were not allowed to go into the airport with me, so they dropped me off. I got on an airplane and landed in Miami 45 minutes later. I remember that everybody on the airplane started clapping. It's an almost barely used passport. It has just one stamp. You could only take 3 of everything: 3 shirts, 3 pants, 3 underwear, 1 pair of shoes.
His mom imagined America must be super cold, so she made him something special for his journey, which we still have.
But my mom was able to find cleaning rags, and out of those cleaning rags and knitting materials, she made, with the help of my sister, my older sister, she made a coat. In her mind, I needed a heavy coat that didn't take it away from me, so I was able to bring it out. The name of the camp where they were taking some of us was called Camp Matecumbe. That's where we were. We were there probably 3 weeks.
After a short time in a refugee camp in Florida, he was sent to Wilmington, Delaware, and enrolled in high school. He couldn't speak English. He was just a kid from Cuba, and he just had to figure it out.
You do learn the language very quickly when you're immersed in it. You can see my grades improving semester by semester, and all of that is due to being able to speak and understand. I ended up getting a scholarship in college in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I had very little idea at that time where Albuquerque was.
And that's where he met my mom, and our family story really began. I remember as a kid, his accent was much thicker then.
I had just picked up Jeff from the daycare. I said something like about the month of July. I said, no, July. And he said,
I thought July meant you lie.
I do not lie.
He also called us Jeff and Yaki. My mom's name is Jackie, and my name is Jeff, and there is no J in Spanish, and he called us Jeff and Yaki. Eventually, when he became a U.S. citizen, my mom and I made him this card. We had a picture of a handshake that was supposed to be between the U.S. and Mike, my dad, shaking hands. It says, "Congratulations to our favorite new resident." My dad's story really shows that people help each other. He had an enormous amount of grit and determination, and he had incredibly kind and supportive people who guided him all along the way.
It is truly unbelievable. I look back at my life, and I have lived the American dream 30 years ago. It is really out of this world.